Dave Moreman, Rotary Club of Front Royal, Virginia, District Governor in 2004-05. Been in Rotary since 1986, I think. And where are we going from there?
District Governor in...
Did that.
What were some of your memorable occasions during that year, that term, as District Governor, Dave?
Well, we were very fortunate that we were governors during the centennial year of 04-05. So it was a happy year all around the district. We had no trouble having any complicated themes. It was just all about celebrate and having a good time with our celebration. During the district conference, as you might suspect, it was quite a production with balloons and fireworks and music, and we also planted and dedicated the Centennial Rotary tree, which is still down alongside the creek. And then a few years later was added the Skeleton Memorial tree. We were fortunate enough to have Bill and Peggy Skeleton as our friends and our mentors during the time before and during our governor's year. What else?
During your travel across the district, and I know you visited probably every club in the district, what were some of your memorable occasions in visiting Rotary clubs across the district during your year as District Governor?
Well, of course, we didn't, with the advent of the assistant governors taking over a lot of the responsibilities for governors, we were not expected to visit every club individually. We met with the area clubs for the official visit, and that left us time to visit clubs on an individual basis when there was some special celebration or event that they had. Of our official visits, I think we both agreed that the one that was held in Kingsport was the outstanding one. It was at the Avenel Mansion, and Rotarian and Assistant Governor at that time, Barbara Peebler, who has since unfortunately passed away, headed up that grand event. We also were fortunate to have the official visit in Stewart during their Peach Festival, and got to see Stewart is the only club that I know of that owns half the county as far as real estate.
You're speaking of the county fair, I'm sure. The big fair that they have there, and the big complex. Well, they have the Peach Festival and the fair,
yes.
And they have the big fairground, that Rotary, the Rotary Park there. Very, very, very progressive club. Dave, when did you become a member of Rotary, and how did that take place?
Well, that was interesting. I was proposed in the very early 70s. And at that time, we were trying to start a veterinary practice and thought we were too busy and declined the offer with gratitude. A few years later, I was proposed by Courtney Carball, and here again, I gratefully declined because of other commitments. And finally, in 1986, after 10 years of being proposed 3 times, my good friend Bill Wilson called it up and he said, "Damn it, Moreman, you need to be in Rotary, but I'm not going to fill out the paperwork unless you agree."
So that's how you came into the Front Royal Club
Yes,
after 3 different appeals.
over 10 years.
Over
yes.
10 years. That's quite interesting. And of course, having the First Lady by your side during your year as District Governor, I'm sure she was very helpful to you. Ms. Moreman, what were some of the memorable occasions that you can recall as being the first partner, we might say, of Dave during his tenure as District Governor?
Well, it was a wonderful year. It was a rewarding year, and he named 2 of my favorite, and particularly the visit to Stewart. And it was wonderful to go to the communities and see what is done, throughout the zone.
And the work that Rotary
Yes,
was doing.
absolutely.
Yes. And continues to do, I might add.
Yes.
We hope so.
Well, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. And Dave, your shoulders, I know, have relaxed somewhat in recent years because many stood on them during your tenure of District Governor and the leadership that you brought about. And let me ask you this. Now, how many, we're filming this at the district conference here at the Homestead. How many district conferences have you been to, and have you been to any international conventions through Rotary?
Yes, been attended the district conference every year since, I think, about 87, 88, when I became the district youth exchange chair. Missed one, whatever year that was, because I was leading a GSE team in New Zealand. As far as international conventions, we've been to, 7 or 8,
At least.
9 or 10.
Yes.
What advice would you be giving to anyone that would be watching this as to how they can get involved with Rotary, and what should they be about in this era of Rotary with all that's happening in the world today? And we've got about 30 seconds, Dave, if you'll do that.
I guess the best way to get involved is to find something that you like, perhaps even passionate about, and rather than take a job that you're not enthused about, if picking up trash along the road is exciting, then that's a good thing to do.
Because Rotary is making a difference, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you so much for allowing this to happen. And